Alright, just double checking a few things before I get the stream officially started. As always, the streams are a lot more last minute than I thought they'd be. Also, I thought the game would be better optimized for streaming at this day of age, but I suspect not. Let me just clear up a few extra apps to make things easier. Alright. Okay, without further ado, I think we're gonna get started. Don't mind that. Hello everyone, my name is Oros, and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. A game that has been out for a very long time. Like, over a decade. I don't know why I'm finally playing this game now, but this is one of the few things in my library at the moment that I haven't really played on stream that I could just burn through a few hours for. If I like this, or if other people like this, I may play this again. I saw a few YouTubers played this back in the day, but in all honesty, I don't know what this is about. Or it's just like, it was made in 2011. It is nearly 15 years since then. But hey, I never played it for myself, so we're gonna have some fun. Let me just see if I can make the graphics better. Ah, shit, I broke it. Okay, the game does not like it when I go past 1920 by 1080. Should have tested that before the stream started. Anyway, let's start with a new thing. Jesus. There's just so much shit. I thought it was just like, hey, click this button, boom, you're in the game. But it's just like, no. There's so much more that I did not take into consideration. Alright. I think I'm going to try out career mode for a bit. Yes. One of the best rabbits out there. Or the best rabbit boys out there. There are plenty of rabbit VTubers, but I really don't know any, male rabbit VTubers with my kind of non-existent budget. You know, I probably would have more budget for VTuber assets if I didn't waste them during the Steam summer sales. But hey, we're here for a good time, not a long time. Let's try out the career mode. And then, depending on how I feel about it, I'll go to sandbox. Welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman. Blah, 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 blah. The Space Center. Feel free to have a look around. Hold the right mouse button or use the arrow keys. And... I have funds for this? Why? You know, maybe I should probably take training first, because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, how does training work? Just... training. I'm not gonna do all the tutorials, that is ridiculous. I'm just gonna do some. Or maybe just this one, so I know how to do things. Pods. Okay. There's just a lot of things to look at, and I don't really know what I'm looking at. Utility tab. Okay. Right click on the parachute. Engines. Oh, okay. Alright, let's save this. I'm just gonna name it after... or I don't know. The... shit... fuck... one. Click on the save icon in the upper right. Alright, name it Jacob. Oh. Whoops. But yeah, I feel like I'm given too much freedom. I need to stick myself to one building. I cannot spell test. There we go. Alright, here we are in sandbox mode. We have everything at our disposal. We are going to make the most cursed crafts possible. And it did not save the rocket we were working on. Okay. We're gonna take this bad boy right here and fit it with, the crappiest possible, parachute we can think of. Well, this is not enough to fit our ambitions. What's the biggest fuel tank we got? Okay, what's the second biggest fuel tank we got? Never mind, these are the wrong things. We just... Actually, yeah, let's just take something that just... we can fit a bunch of. How are they getting smaller? There we go. This'll work. And... let's fit a bunch of them, because, why not? Whoops. This rocket will be held together by staples and dreams. That's good. Let's get some engines on it. I like these little shrimp ones. And flex tape. Yes. Lots and lots and lots of flex tape. Or how does this work? You know, I like this idea. We're trying to get this thing to the moon, I think, and this thing will get some part of the ship to the moon. I don't know. Alright, Here, we learned about tiers. Let's put this all on the same tier. Alright. How can I go down more? Or, that's not the right thing. We want to go up more. That's perfect. We need fins. Do we need fins? Now I think about it, we need two pods. We have the pod and then the other pod and then the... Yeah, that works. I think. I realize that doesn't fit. That definitely doesn't fit. There we go, we'll put the fins on this. How do I put fins on it? Okay, that might actually work. There we go. Let's do it. Shit. Fuck 2. Actually, now I think about it, I think we have one too many things for, let's put this in our stage. Yeah, let's launch this bad boy. How do I launch you? This will go great. Yeah. Huh. Okay, Bongo Cat is kind of in the way. God damn you, Bongo Cat. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a small break to move Bongo Cat. I realize the errors in my ways. There are 2 Bongo Cats objects. If you, Bongo Cat is in the way, sent to the cage. No, it's just, him and his relative will be joining us. Now I think about it, maybe I should have looked up how to. Okay, Bongo Cat is no longer in the way. I'm gonna put him back. There we go. I think I did that right. Okay. Oh. Nope. God damn it. Maybe I should have played more than just one tutorial. Oh, spacebar does things. Nope, 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 no, nope, nope, nope. Well, I at least learned how to start the rocket. Did the cockpit survive? I could not tell. It said 3 crew members recovered, so I think that went well. Alright, let me look at the menu to just look at the settings. Let's try and fly this one again. I think it's just like... Never mind, it's going exactly how I thought it would be. Okay. I need to get at least one thing in the air. Alright, we need a new thing from the ground up. Let's just start with... Let's go with the same command pod, because, why not? That is a small booster. We need the big booster. Yes. Huh. Okay. We're gonna take the first idea, but this whole thing will be one booster. That way we know it will make it to space. And we'll just tightly compact these more together. The rule is if I can get to space, then I win. Or first step is getting it off the air. Or off the ground and into the air. And if this doesn't get it off the ground and into the air, I don't know what will. I think I tried too hard with that last one. I gotta go back to basics and use the American system for, you know, using explosives, which is just use all the readily available explosives. And yeah, I think that's good. Let's just put some wings on this bad boy right here, just so he doesn't do rude things. Good enough, it looks like a majestic butterfly. Alright, these are completely crooked. Close enough, I guess. Let's put some of these wind stakes on it to, I want to say help, but I don't know how much they will. Let's put some of these bad boys on it. They'll be like stilts. There we go. Let's get some of these smaller wings. They're a little crooked, but that's alright. Not everything has to be perfect. Alright. Wait, forgot the parachute. We want a chance of these people coming back alive. Which one's the big one? That's the big one. Okay. Alright, time for the shit fuck 3. Hopefully this will definitely get us into space. Alright. Let's crack open a cold one. Nice, good Fanta Zero. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're in the air. This is already better than last time. Let's go. Auxiliary rockets have been propelled. We're a little sideways, but that's fine. We are leaving the Earth's atmosphere. We're almost out of fuel for the auxiliary rockets. We have ran out of fuel for the auxiliary rockets. And our parachute is overheating. Okay. Well, we did it. We're in space. That's, better, I think. Hello. Welcome to the stream of me not knowing how rockets work and just creating terrible designs. After the third attempt, we finally made it into space. I don't really know what to do from here. Rockets, yeah, I think I nearly destroyed my parachute. This is a redneck invention. They just tied a bunch of smaller fireworks to a very big firework and try not to get blown up in the process. I think these things are supposed to decouple, but I don't know. The orbit is going down, and that means something. What happens if I speed this up? It's a separate thing to attach to the coupled. Oh, then yeah, yeah, I forgot a few steps here. Let's just speed up time a bit. This is... Oh, hold on. We're re-entering the atmosphere, I think. And we are spiraling out of control. How have I been? Not too shabby. It's getting close to the end of the week, so I'm happy. And the parachute exploded. Well... Catastrophic failure. Well, that went better than the last thing. Or I don't know. After a year and a day, and this thing died. Lydia, can't wait for the weekend. Probably gonna try and go out and hang out with people. Maybe stream a few games here and there if I have time. I'm not sure. Anyway, we need a new rocket. This one sucks. It made it to space, but did not do well. Oh yeah, I should learn how decouplers work. I mean, I made it to space. That's step one. Through large amounts of rocket fuel and rockets, basically turning this thing into a missile. I made it into a missile. Now I just need to make it into a rocket. And that feels like the hard bit. There we go. We're learning. We're learning how to be just worse at the job overall. Oh yeah, parachutes. We need parachutes. There we go. Oh, that's how these work. Okay. Alright, now if I have a bunch of parachutes, that means I'll have more time to deploy them. Or at least a better chance of survival, maybe. I don't know. I'm kind of just guessing. Why are these... What are these small fuel tanks? I want the big fuel tank. Okay, that's too big. That's more like it. Actually, let me just, Alright, and if I put the fuel here... Is it big fins for... I can't remember how rockets work. It's been a long time since I've seen a space... So what's the plan of this game? You build rockets, get to the moon. It's, but it's like super physics based. There's not much else to it. So it's just like there's a lot of ways to screw up, basically. Like, there are loads of videos on YouTube of just, like, Kerbal Space Program failures. Alright. Let's see. Like, this is a very old game. They made a new game, like, a few years back, but that one sucks, apparently. So... I think most people just play this. I like the little rockets. The little rockets will give us the extra little boost we need. We'll put that in between the fins. Aerodynamics, we just need a... I'm gonna use these as like stilts. I don't know what their real purpose is, but in my eyes it's just like they are stilts. So yeah, the plan is to just honestly play this game how it's in just the worst way possible. And it's like... I don't know. I have no goals. If anything, if I could make something that flies and gets off the ground, that was the first goal. And then the second goal was just getting it into space. Which, hey, got that done. And you know, like the mad scientist I am, the only goal is to just improve on the work I've done, even if it means the sacrifices of others. Alright. And which one was this one? Oh, okay. We want these to go off at a different time, so... That will go there, and the rest of the rockets will go here, in 3. And from there, I will just decouple everything. Once I run out of fuel for those, it'll just be the small ones, and then... Yeah, that should work. This is like a Torg weapon from Borderlands, or just like a Torg rocket launcher. It's just we took a rocket and we put more rockets on your rockets, and it's got all the rockets. All right. Shit. Fuck 4. Alright, let's launch this bad boy. Alright, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh god, I made an ICBM. That did not work. Well, by my calculations, everyone died. Maybe you just staged it very wrong. Good try, though? Yeah. Oh, I decoupled it too soon. There goes my hopes and dreams. They're gonna be falling for a hot minute. Alright, at least they survived. Though not by my hands. That is a better try than I thought. Alright. This would probably be better if, you know, maybe if there was something in the middle. Something in the middle of this. Because there's potential. It's just not all there. What if I move the rocket slightly upwards? That way it's just like... It's, Well, now I need more rockets. Okay. Or engines. Oh, I like the idea of this. Let's add a new layer. These will add extra stability. That, or at least make it more like bottom heavy so that it I've done nothing to the top, just or we need to make this more aerodynamic. Let's see. Okay. Couplers right there, that should be good. Alright. Let's put some wings on the rockets. Or bays, whatever they're called. We need big wings. That is way too big. What did I... Swept wing type A. Okay. Alright. The shit fuck 5. This somehow worse. This vessel has no remote control or man command modules. Fine. Okay. Wait, what does it mean by vessel? It won't be controllable. Is this not a control module? You know what? Screw it. I'm launching it anyways. Don't tell me what I can and can't do. Okay, maybe I need a Why do I not have a crew? Alright. Oh, I need to fill it with, people. Okay. Alright. Shit fucked 5, ready to launch. Holy shit, that's loud. And it's tilted way too far. So far I've managed to really only make, basically ICBMs. Or I think we need to try this one again. Alright. This should be better. Oh, we're realigning. Okay. And that did not work. Oh, we have space planes. Okay. Hold on, let's play around with this for a bit. All right. Hello. Welcome to, I don't even know what to call this. It's just like... This is, This is just me showing just how much I shouldn't be designing spaceships. Hmm. All right. Queen summoned me, but didn't tell me what she was summoning for. A very scuffed stream of Kerbal Space Program where I have no idea what I'm doing. That's essentially what this is. But yeah, basically the objective for me is to just get into space because I really haven't managed to, like, you know, accomplish anything else yet. And I didn't realize how hard that objective alone was, actually... Getting into space is hard, and I'm not that good of a scientist. But yeah, here we are. I'm trying my best. And it's just, this thing is, there's a lot of fancy words that I don't know. It feels like actual rocket scientists, made this game. Oh yeah, I need wheels. They all have wheels. Or landing gear. Why are the wheels so small? Let's just try and launch a rocket first. I'm thinking way too much. Yeah, something tells me I don't know how rockets work. Alright. If there are any actual rocket scientists in the chat or people who actually have knowledge of how engineering works, I am so sorry. Um... Yeah, let's... What? Alright, screw it. Sure. Okay, maybe we need to go back to square one, because that did not work. Maybe you actually do need, wheels. Alright. How the... I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get to space. I didn't think it'd be this hard. Alright, we wanted to go upwards. Therefore, what if we make it like one of those low riders? Like, just sort of tilt back a bit. This is cursed. They look like old chicken wings. Alright, shit, fuck, 7. Let's go. Has no remote-controlled or man-controlled modules? What? I don't have a crew. Dang it, okay. What if I just launch with one? There we go. Am I winning, son? Not really. There we go. Alright. Let's do this. You know, maybe I should go back to Fantastic. I think I'm more of a rocket person, because these shuttles are not for me. Alright, let's get our Kerbals back. Where's our crew? There we go. We're going to leave this fantastic. We're going to leave this terrible place. I don't know what I'm looking at. Anyway, back to the vehicle assembly. Let's make another cursed rocket. We need something that Wile E. Coyote would come up with. Let's make a little small one. This looks like a pair of shorts. Alright. It feels like I'm building a person instead of a rocket. Are these liquid fuel tanks? These are liquid fuel, okay. I don't know what these numbers mean, but Oh yeah, this'll do. We needed can I connect it there? Can I? No, I can't. Okay. God damn it. You know, for shits and giggles, let's just... Oh, that's perfect. Oh no, that's cursed. How do I get it to curve? Screw it. This will send it straight into the ocean. I just kind of want to see what this does. In all honesty, I don't expect this to work. I'm just out of curiosity for science sake. Well, that sucked. Maybe we should stick with like solid fuel rockets because that was stupid. New thing. We need a new thing. Don't save. Don't save. That thing sucked. What is this? I don't know how liquid fuel works. I know how solid fuel works. I press the button, it does what I want it to. So let's open up one of these things that already did work and go about things from there. Or I forgot what this one was again. What if I just put a bunch more rockets on this? More rockets is always a good idea. Need to turn this thing into a Beyblade. I know this is gonna fail, but for the sake of science, I need to see what happens. Actually, wait, hold on. This is gonna be cursed. Right, if my calculations are correct, which they normally aren't, it should all cancel each other out, and the spinning bits will make it spiral into the sky. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have liftoff. Oh shit, the parachute's on the wrong layer. I made a Decepticon. Alright, back to vehicle assembly. Let me put the parachute on the right layer and, whoops. And let's just replace a little wimpy turbine here with a real piece of work. No, that's too big. And you know what? We need stilts. Let's rocket stilts. That's good. Now, how do I... Oh, hold on. Good enough. Let's just take the big rocket, put that on its own layer. Whichever one that is. Drag all these to that one. Alright, let's get a crew for this bad boy. Save the I feel like one of the worst scientists out there. haven't had one that just outright exploded. That's something new. And there we go. Clicked it right on time. I created a Beyblade. Okay, this kinda has potential. I can see it. Alright, hopefully this one singular parachute will be able to save the crew of the Shitfuck 10 upon re-entry. Oh wow, that's actually working. You might land in the water, but hey, that's fine. Someone called the Coast Guard. We did it. And they're all killed. Whoops. Alright, one more try. 2 more tries. Let's try again. This is like the ultimate blender G-force machine. Oh my god, it's actually working. As long as they don't go horizontal, I think they might be able to make it into space. The dials are flashing. And we're losing altitude. Oh, that was good while it lasted. You know, maybe it's good that I'm not a rocket scientist. I think I just have too much id and spontaneous dumbass ideas. Also, I don't want to study for that. I'm more of a practical, you know, hands-on worker. I'm more of a trial and error kind of person, and it's just like, I don't think I could be trial and error with rockets like I am in this stream. So, to the vehicle assembly. We need something new. Something completely new. We can't just attach 30 rockets onto a thing. Actually, now that I think about it, I want to make a Beyblade. Let's just make a Beyblade. I love how I immediately took back my words of like, hey, let's make something, you know, functional. And just like, nah, we need a Beyblade. This is how much my indecisiveness just hits me. It's just like, I'll have something completely rational, completely something a sane person would think of, and it's just like, hey. And, you know, want to do, you know, the right thing and the logical thing, but just like, no. Let's make a Beyblade. Have people ride in it. Like, this is not Planet Coaster. This is a fucking rocket ship. People's lives are at stake, and I want to make a Beyblade. Also, let's make it out of airplane wings. This will be the most stable rocket because it will be weighed down on all sides. And if it's equally weighed down on all sides, then it can never be weighed down in the wrong direction. I win. Checkmate, atheist. I wonder how many people actually tune into Kerbal Space Program streams thinking that someone is going to be rational and, you know, make a proper spacecraft, and just is severely disappointed whenever shit, fuck starfish. Alright. Here, we'll place rockets going inward as much as we can. Let's see what this does. This is like some Nikola Tesla theory crafting type shit. Unnecessary amounts of rockets are like the... It's like the garlic of the Kerbal Space Program rocket building world. It's just like... These are the kind of ideas I would have while I'm drunk, you know? But it's just, I am stone cold sober playing this game, and my brain is just I'm a little disappointed in myself. Unleashing the brain? Yeah, we don't need that. Alright. Oh, I could turn him inward more. Oh. I can make it spin harder. Alright. This is, unleashing the brain. I don't know. I wonder if these small rockets are actually gonna stay on the fins. And there we go. This looks like a... You know those umbrellas? And it's like you'll have an umbrella, but it's like a super windy day while it's raining, and it just flips upwards. It's like, this looks like the handle and all the metal spokes just turned the wrong way. I made an umbrella. This is an umbrella. When is it raining sideways? You know, I'd say like whenever you're dealing with like hurricanes or something. Like, yeah, like, I guess people in like Florida and Texas and other places that have hurricanes. I don't know. I don't know all the places that have hurricanes. Just those two, I guess. But sometimes it is just raining that hard that it's just like the wind doesn't need to contribute any more than the rain already is, but like it wants to. Oh, almost forgot. We need a parachute. We might need multiple parachutes. Anyways, let's launch this bad boy. Well, as we can see, the side rockets just completely exploded. I essentially made a missile. This is an ICBM. It's going to hit the next country over. Never mind, it did not make it that far. Alright. We may need to put the rockets on in a way that do not mess with the other rockets. Let's put it on its side. Oh. I feel like Tony Stark, but with brain damage. Just like throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe, he just actively improves on his creations. It's just, or just improves on like the Iron Man suit. It's just like, oh, he makes the first suit, but it freezes too much when it gets too high, and it's just like, oh, Ant-Man can climb in the suit and just into his eye sockets, and just like, nah, make that shit nanotech. Whereas here, I'm just actively making things much worse. Like, I'm just finding new and improved ways to make the rockets I build worse, no matter how much I mean to make him well. I'm like or no. Anyways, shitfuck Starfish Mark II. Oh, we're bringing it to the test field. Let's go. Alright, this is definitely gonna hit the next country over. Imagine this coming at you, and it's just like a deathly amount of smoke just trailing behind it. Alright. Alright. I realize these are not connected. We may need to connect them. How do I connect you? Oh, okay. Are these flowing the right way? Okay, they are. Yeah, this'll work, I think. What if I just put, you know, 4 of these on top of these ones and to just add extra fuel? Or, you know, we need more fuel just in general. And I'm kind of praying this does not explode. Alright, shit fuck starfish Mark 3. Let's go, baby. A sip of soda for encouragement. In 5, 4, 3, 2. My dumbass placed the parachutes on the same layer as the other fuel sources. Okay. Even though I'm making a meme to just crash into things, I at least gotta try and attempt to play the game well. But yeah, let's launch this shit. Alright, ICBM test in progress. It will hit the next country over in any minute now. We lost main rockets. We lost all but the main rockets. Well, it was worth a shot. Let's just launch everything at the same time. Why not? Actually, alright. I will end the stream once I manage to hit the next town over. So let's just try and just accidentally create an ICBM, an intercontinental ballistic missile, to just hit some poor country that didn't deserve it. It's the fact that it does weirdly spiral is kind of beautiful. All right. That's not gonna work. What if we just put more rocket on the rockets and just yeah, these are thumpers. Oh yeah, this'll work. When one rocket doesn't work, you use a larger rocket. Anyway, I can't tell if I'm making the design for this missile better or worse. It's because, like, it's definitely not a cost-effective missile, that's for sure, but, like, it's more to distill fear in the hearts of our enemies. Okay. Okay. Get on the way I want you to. This shit's very finicky. Eh. Good enough. Mark 4, let's go. Oh god, hold on. I put things on the wrong layer again. Okay. There we go. All right. Shitfuck Starfish Mark 4.5 launching in T minus 5, 4, 3, 2. And I think it's too powerful. Let me try and launch it again, but just launch all the rockets. See what that does. Okay. Now I'm curious. What does Steam have to offer? Creeper? Aw, man. How does this work? All right. Parts are missing. Okay. Penis. It's literally a dick. Sure. What the fuck was the point of that? Alright, Sally cannot get the creeper. There is a Dodge Challenger, 1970. I'll drive that around, sure. The shit fuck too. Yes. I'll get that. Energia. Ooh, that's cool. Someone made a portal of GLaDOS? That's awesome. Hold on, I want to check that out. It's a microwave. Okay, I kind of want that as well. A portal? Yes, I swear I'm not brain damaged. How do I load the thing? How do I get this penis off my screen? Okay, open Steam. There we go. Dang it. Alright, this is a good one. This is a classic one. Recover penis. Okay. Sadly, the GLaDOS that says it has no mods. Perfect. But yeah, the GLaDOS that said had no mods, but it's just like I can't open it because it's got things that are missing. It's just like locked or invalid parts. I don't know what this one was, but this looks cool. This actually looks functional. Someone made something in Kerbal that isn't a meme. Never mind, it is... Alright, let's try again. Maybe I'm on the wrong, I think I am actually on the... I am on the wrong thing. Okay. Yeah, because that did not... This ship did not launch the way I wanted it to. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's Vsauce. Okay. Let's head to the space plane hangar. I think that's what that was supposed to be for, and it just, no, did not work. Oh, I have no crew. Okay. Okay. I think that's enough brain damage for one day. So I'm going to get going. And I don't know if I'll return to this game. I feel like it's too smart for me. Maybe on my own time. I'm not sure. But yeah, this was fun. Um, Next stream will be Saturday. I don't know what it will be yet. I might continue a playthrough of something, or I might find, or no, I'll make it something special. I don't know what it will be yet, but it'll be Saturday. I, yeah, don't know when it will be, don't know what it will be, but it will be on Saturday. So that's the best I got. But yeah. Goodbye. See you next stream. But yeah, that's all the time I have for right now. Thank you all for tuning in. And this is Eros, and I'm signing off. See ya. Bye for now.